Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I hope y'all are doing great tonight. We are going to do the Batty Kit. It's this one. It has the bats, okay? It comes actually with the 12-pack of bats. So that is a lot of fun. Look how cute these are. They're the Chalkmade paper. So let's go ahead and get going because we're going to have to clean this transfer a couple of times. It also comes with 2 paste packets of glow in the dark and 2 paste packets of shimmer plum. Okay, now tonight you can comment the word Batty, B-A-T-T-Y, to get all of this stuff at a discount. Okay, and you can actually add on the jars of paste if you would like them. Okay, so do that if you want to. You can comment Batty. And I forgot to pre-type it, so let me do that. All right. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Stephanie. So these bats are pretty cute. This one has stars on it. This one has words. It says like haunted, boo, tricks, treat, and then just a spider web one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get going. I think we'll start with the big one. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Karen. How are you, ladies? Welcome. All right, I am going to fuzz this, okay? So just putting it on the terry cloth side of my fuzzing cloth, which is just the darker side, okay? Oh my goodness, that is so dirty. That's fine. I need to wash it. I have not in a while. Okay, so these do have a foldable part. I'm just looking to see. It looks like they fold this way. So I do want to use a little surface wax. Oh, thank you so much. My camera's like angled funny, but that's okay. I got it whenever my team went to ChalkCon last year. I didn't go, but I ordered a shirt. So I actually got to go up and meet some of the ladies, like Bree and Amy and them, and Rachel in Nashville, because they were here. I didn't buy my ticket because it was expensive, and I didn't really think I was going anywhere with this business at the time that tickets were going on sale, and then I promoted like the second month. So I should have gone because I would have gotten to walk the stage. It would have been awesome, but I did the virtual instead. Plus, I would have had to take off work, and I was just not, I didn't really know where my business was headed at the time. But I did, as y'all know, I went into Denver. So I put way too much surface wax on here, so hopefully this is still going to work okay. But I did go a little buck wild with the surface wax. So you know, I don't know if this is even plugged in, but we're going to find out. Let's see. Darn it. Y'all, I have stuff falling over here. Oh my gosh. My desk is a mess, alright, right now. This cord's too short because something's probably sitting on it. So I'm going to just attempt. See if I can do this. Hi, Joe. Hi, Kim. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Hey, Anita. Welcome, my friends. Alright, so I am going to use my light box thingy because it's kind of hard to see. So this should help me set this guy down and get it all lined up so that it's not wonky, because I have in the past had a wonky design. Like I did the Christmas stars last year, and y'all, that was a mess because I didn't have anything helping me line it up on the stars, and I just kind of set it on there randomly, and then it was all messed up. So if you haven't found one of these yet, grab yourself one. Okay, we're going to start with the glow in the dark. Hi, Cassandra. Welcome. And like I said, I am going to have to probably clean these transfers a couple of times because there's only one set and there's 12 bats. But that's okay. We'll do that. So maybe we'll do the glow in the dark first because that's easier to clean a couple of times, and then we'll do the shimmer. Actually, I could probably just set it right back down again. I know I'm not supposed to, but I probably could. This glow in the dark is kind of a thinner paste. It's not like real thick like the other ones are. So I could probably get away with that. I don't know. We can find out. Alright. Just make sure that you cover really well because you really can't see. It's kind of hard to see the glow in the dark paste. So just cover it really well. And well, it's hard to see it whenever you're putting it on, but you can definitely see it once you take it off, which is neat. So it kind of looks white. See? But it will glow. Okay? So let me just set that right there to dry, and then we'll go to the next one. And it looks like, oh, both the wings fold. Okay, I see now. I got it, finally. Sometimes it takes a while. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. Appreciate the stars. I love getting stars. It's still so exciting every single time. All right. Let's try and just set this back down without cleaning it, okay? Don't be like me. I'm not supposed to tell y'all to be bad, okay? But I'm not near a sink, okay? That's my excuse. Just make sure that you push down really well still, and that you don't have anything under. I don't know if you'll notice, but a second ago I had like a piece of like string off of my pheasant cloth underneath my transfer, and that would have caused a bubble in there, and it would have made a mess with my design, and it would have messed me up. So just make sure that you get all the bubbles out, all the little strings or fibers or whatever out from underneath the silk screen so that you have a perfect seal between the silk screen and the sticky part of the transfer, okay? Hi, Anita. 12 of them. There's 4 of each size, so that's pretty cool. There's 3 sizes. And they also come with this like sticky, it's like a sheet of little sticky dots so that you can hang them. And then it comes with 2 paste packets of glow in the dark and 2 of shimmer plum. Okay, but tonight if you comment Batty, B-A-T-T-Y, you can get a jar of glow in the dark and plum if you want on sale, okay? But as y'all know, if you're my club member, you always have a sale with me, okay? Just message me whatever you want, and I'll send you an invoice with your club discount, okay? Okay, so, sorry, I'm like distracted. I haven't been feeling well today. I did work a lot today on cutouts. Oh my gosh, y'all. So last night whenever I was out here working and doing my live, getting ready for my live sale, I had a bunch of cutouts on the counter in the kitchen. Those little ghosts that I did. And Dozer, God bless him, but I'm gonna have to beat him, I swear. He got on the counter and grabbed some of the little pieces. Luckily, it wasn't a lot. I mean, it was just a few little random pieces. So I had to recut some of those this morning, and then I had other cuts that I needed to do anyways, so I spent the day doing that. And then my Glowforge had like a error that was made me clean it, like in the middle of all of these cuts that I was doing. And so then it like, so I cleaned it, I thought really well, and put it back together, and I kept getting that same error. And so then I cleaned it more, pulled it more apart, cleaned the back of it, like the exhaust vent, and like, oh my gosh, y'all. I cleaned that sucker, like, really well. And still kept on getting that same error. And so, I mean, I was freaking out. I contacted Glowforge support, sent them an email. Of course, they didn't respond to me yet. Those look great. And then I'm like, okay, let me just try one more time. I'll take it apart one more time and clean it again, the little fan on the inside. And so I took like an alcohol wipe and I put it on a pair of tweezers, and I like went around the edges because I could see, like, I tried to turn that little fan and it was like getting stuck on something. And so I'm like, okay, that must be what the problem is. So, oh man, well, I guess the little ones are going to be the shimmer. I forgot. That's all right. Oops. Anyway, so you could also do shimmer on one layer and then glow in the dark over it, so that they would be both if you wanted to. But I didn't do that because I didn't think about it. Anyways, so yeah. Finally, after like 2 hours messing with it, I finally got it to work, y'all. And I mean, I was freaking out because I had stuff I still needed to cut. And that's like a huge part of my business. So yeah, really was losing it today. And then I was so tired, not feeling great. Like, this whole sinus thing is kicking my butt. Chris is finally feeling better and I'm not. I think because he got to lay around all week and not do anything, and I had to go to work and like really put forth a ton of effort this week. I did not get to be at home. If I was at home, I probably would have been okay, maybe a little better than I actually what ended up being. But I was just like going nonstop all week long, so that really did not help me much. Okay, so those those are done. Thank you, Cassandra. I appreciate that. Luckily, so Chris took a COVID test and he does not have COVID, so I don't think I have COVID. But I'm pretty sure it's just sinus junk. Okay, so look how cute that little shape is of this bat. So I think I'm going to start, I'm going to forget to do the shimmer plum. So I think I'm going to do these with shimmer plum, and then maybe I'll go back and do them with the glow in the dark. So I work for an oil company as a planner. I schedule their projects pretty much. So like from start to finish, like from like the early design phases all the way through construction for pipeline projects and refinery projects. And I have some people that work under me. Well, a single person right now that works under me, and then a girl that works with me. But I'm hoping, so I got a new boss recently and he's super cool. I really like him a lot. But he's like working with me to get me promoted to running the department. So I'll have at least 2 people on my team, besides myself, of course. And then I think that'll be great. And then I'm hoping next year that I can hire at least 1 more person. I would like 1 more person, maybe 2 really. But yeah, that's what I do. It's weird too because I kind of fell into this job like about 12 years ago. I used to be an admin, so I was a secretary for, I don't know, a long time. And then one of my bosses told me, you know, we really think you're wasting your time and potential, so why don't you start doing what they call project controls. Look how pretty that is. And on the video, it's hard to kind of see the purple, but it looks really good. Anyway, so he tells me, we want you to move into project controls. Okay, I'll have him do that. He does have another test. Anyways, so he told me that he wanted me to move into a different department with him and all this stuff, and so I did that. And again, I'm not cleaning this in between. Hopefully I'm not going to regret that choice. Okay. So I moved into that new department and I started learning and pretty much immediately picked up on it. And it's weird because like I'm planning, right? So I have to be very organized, and basically it's like telling people what to do, which is my jam. Telling grown men what to do, actually, which is really my jam. It's been my life's work, really, personally and professionally. And anyway, so that's kind of funny. And then like I'm very like I'm already a planner, anyways. I plan very far ahead. I like to like have my budget. I have my budget set up right now to like, I don't know, 2026 or something crazy. Just so like I could figure out like when I can pay off my car. Look how pretty that is. And when I can do certain things, you know, what my bills are going to look like each payday and all that kind of stuff. And so this whole career path kind of fell into my lap, but it just fits my personality. I'm a Virgo, so I'm very like organized. I like structure, and that's basically everything that my job is like organization and setting up like the timing of things, you know. And then I can tell you, like, for all of our projects that we have, I can tell you when we're going to be doing them, what we're going to be doing specifically at certain times, like throughout the year, next year, the year after. I can also tell you how many people we're going to need and all that kind of stuff, which I developed. Yeah, so I jokingly tell the guys that I work with that telling grown men that are above my pay grade what to do is my passion. Because literally, that's what I do. I chew them out for not doing what they need to be doing, and I tell them what they need to be doing, and I ask them when they're gonna, why they haven't done it, and when they are gonna do it. All day, every day, y'all. That's literally what I do. So, I mean, and last week I kind of got a little bit heated. Well, every week is kind of a challenge, okay? Because I have a lot of different things going on that are critical. Like, all of this stuff has to, like, all fit together, right? And so, Carolyn, when's your birthday? All of it has to fit together. And we are reporting out to, like, our executive team every day on all these projects. And so, like, I have to know that and be confident in the fact that they are or are not going to finish on time, right? And so if they're not doing what they need to do, or if they can't tell me what they are doing or what their, you know, what their plan is or whatever, it really just aggravates me because I don't get in trouble, okay, for it. But I do have to do the reporting, and I do have to answer questions. I have to answer for why we're late, you know, what we did to try and fix it, what we can do better next time, all that kind of stuff. You know, the project managers really are responsible for all of that, but I still have to explain it to my boss and his boss, and so that they understand it, so that they can go and explain it to their boss. And I think that's, you know, it's difficult because, I mean, I'm in a kind of a tight spot, you know. I love these guys that I work with. They're really great, all of them. Like, I seriously do love them all. Because they really are good to me. I mean, they put up with me calling them at all hours, asking questions. Okay, awesome, Carolyn. Yeah, I'm August 28th. I'm constantly, all the time, you know, calling them on the weekends and evenings and like questioning them. And then of course we have meetings during the week where we sit down and I literally just grill them. I mean, not rudely or anything like that, but I've created a relationship with most of them, you know, because we've worked together for so long now, for like the last 2 years with all my internal guys, and then this whole year with all of my contractors. So like they all know me. But I really want to reward them all for just, you know, working hard for us. Like they really, they've sped up their schedules. They've incentivized their crews and stuff like that. And in the meantime, like struggling to keep people and all that stuff that everybody's going through. The whole logistics issues, y'all, the logistics issues in the world are insane. I mean, things that should take like a day or two or a week to get are taking like 4 to 6 weeks, which is causing massive delays on everything across the country and across the world, really, I think. But, I mean, we are experiencing some wild delays because of silly things that really are not, shouldn't, they should not be a problem. And so that's been a huge challenge ever since the pandemic, with all of this, like, just turmoil in the world. Places not being able to keep people and all that stuff. You know, all our suppliers are having issues, which causes us to have issues. So it just trickles down. Ooh, that looks pretty. So I don't think I think I didn't wax this one nearly as much. And it pulled up okay. But it was a little questionable. So, I mean, this paper is awesome, y'all. Like, you may not have to wax it. Let's try not waxing it all and see how that goes. So anyway, yeah, that's the long-winded version of what I do. I just basically tell grown men what to do all day. And they listen to me. And they do it. And then when they don't do it, I yell at them. I don't yell at them. I get on to them. And like last week, y'all, I'm a little embarrassed that I said this, but you know what? It's true. I do feel like I'm their mom a lot of times because it's like dealing with a bunch of teenage boys. It's really just very exhausting. I love them all dearly. But they drive me absolutely insane because they're just, I'm like, what are y'all doing out there? Why haven't you finished? And so I told them last week, like I got on their ass on, oops, sorry for the curse word. I got on their bottoms on Thursday because I was upset, y'all. They couldn't tell me any answers about anything. And I'm just like, okay, y'all, what is this? Ooh. So that worked okay. It did feel a little bit, trying to pull it up was a little iffy. So if you have wax, you want to wax, okay? If you don't have wax, you can add it to your order. Hi, Chris. How are you, love? But you can add it to your order on the form, okay, if you don't have wax. Anywho, so I got onto them, right? And, I mean, it worked because I basically told them, we have a meeting this afternoon. We're going to carry this over to the afternoon. And I want to know answers. I do not want to hear, I don't know, or anything like that. But it was very much more strongly worded than that, okay? And so, I mean, it was silent. Dead silent. Nobody spoke. I let them off the phone. We get on the call in the afternoon, and it was better, okay? But I started off with, I am sorry, y'all, to have to get on to you, but I don't like to be a mean mom. I really don't. But you guys need to get it together, okay? I need you to have answers. Hi, Gwen. How are you, love? Karen. Look, it's weird that this has happened to me, okay? Because I never would have expected, you know, but I love these guys so much. And it's funny because I like working with men. They respect me a lot. And it's a man's world, right? Oil and gas is totally a man's world. But I do really well at the refineries, on the pipeline, all that. I think I get along with all of them super well. And I know them really well. Anyway, I told him, I don't like to be a mean mom. You know, I like to be a nice mom. I like to make y'all cookies because that's the thing right now. I'm trying to push them to finish. We've got tons of projects that are all due at the same time, y'all. Like, they're all within, like, one after another, pretty much. And they are so critical to be finished. And so, anyways, I'm like, okay, if y'all can hit these dates, I will make you cookies. I'm telling you, like, you tell me your favorite cookie, and I will make you a batch of cookies for each of my construction managers, you know? And I think what I would like to do is, for some of them, because there are a couple that are, like, important to me, like the major players that really, you know, they've worked on all of my projects, and they've worked their tails off, y'all. These guys just are killing it. So I really want to go down there and deliver them. Just, you know, a little extra special, you know. Plus I want to go down and see the construction because that's really important to know what you're talking about, because I know, like, I can tell you the scopes, I can tell you what they're working on, I can tell you all that stuff, I know all of it, but I don't know what it looks like because I've not been to one of these sites. I've been to many refineries. I lived at a refinery for a little while, not like at the refinery, but I was living at one of our refinery towns and working at the refinery for about 3 months at the end of 2019, right before the pandemic, right into the pandemic, actually. I came home right the weekend that they shut everything down. Somehow we miraculously finished right at that time. But anyways, so yeah, I really want to go down there and just, like, go spend a week and go visit all of our sites and take cookies to my extras, like my guys that are really just killing it, because I think they would love that, you know. Plus I've met a lot of them face to face, but I haven't met all of them, and I think that's important, right? Building that relationship is incredibly important. Really? They have their own ships at Costco. Really? Yeah, exactly, Chris. So, I mean, we're having problems getting things that should be here in, like, weeks. Like, they're saying, like, it'll be, instead of being maybe 2 weeks, you know, it's taking 14 weeks. And it's like, what? Why? But it's just, I don't know, the whole supply chain is just insane, y'all, right now. So that, and companies can't keep people hired for some reason. There's such high turnover. So, like, in fact, that's a good point I wanted to bring up anyways, that if you are waiting on a shipment from Chalk right now, okay, they did get behind with the launch, as they usually do, but most times they catch up really fast. Wow, that is so cool, Chris. Thank you for telling. That's awesome to learn that. Anyways, so Chalk is behind still, just a little, like a couple of days now. Okay, they've pretty much caught up. But the big problem was that they've had trouble keeping the warehouse staffed. And so the corporate people have actually been in the warehouse packing orders. And I know like our couturiers, like Amy Mills and those ladies, are, some of them are in Utah right now. They got to pack orders yesterday, which was pretty funny. So if you follow any of them, they were packing some orders. So if you had an order shipped yesterday, it may have been packed by one of our couturiers. Pretty neat, right? It's gonna be me someday, y'all. I'm gonna be balling, packing orders of chalk on my couturier getaway. And they had the warehouse sale today too, y'all, at Chalk Central. Oh, I'm so jealous that I didn't get to go. I'm really jealous because there was so much stuff, like retired and limited edition, and not, well, maybe not limited edition, but like retired stuff that's new, gonna be retired, stuff that you couldn't order anymore on the website that they had available. I should have gone, and it was all on sale. Like, I think it was all like 75% off or something crazy like that. So, if you're in Salt Lake and you didn't go to Chalk Central for the sale, you missed out on that one. Okay, so let me see if I can make sure these are dry, because we're going to go over them with glow in the dark, okay? So there are 12 bats in the kit, okay? And you get 2 of each paste color, the plum and the glow in the dark, okay? And paste packets, which you can't buy glow in the dark in a paste packet, so that's cool. And if you like to, you can get the glow in the dark or shimmer plum. Yes, Rainy, it is. If you place an order that is $90 retail, okay? So if you want to add some stuff to your, if you buy on my sale tonight, add some stuff to your order to get it to $90 retail. And let me know. And you'll get the Very Perry, okay? So I can do that for you. Alright, we're going to use the glow in the dark. And I probably need to be charging that. I do want to, well, I don't think I want to add any more wax. Okay, I'm going to try and not add any more wax, just because I think I overwaxed some of these. And I don't think I need that anymore. So now that I have my paste on here, I should be good, okay? Because I should be able to line it up fairly easy. Hopefully. I didn't do a great job on this one. I think that Shimmer Plum was already starting to kind of clog the transfer a little bit as I was doing these. So that the glow in the dark is not that thick, okay? So it didn't clog my transfer. I don't think it even dried on the transfer. But it looks like, so you can see like the progression of the being perfect to not so perfect on these, which is okay. I mean, look, not every bat is going to be perfect out in the wild anyways. But we're going to go over with glow in the dark anyways, so that they will glow. And you'll still see the purple, okay, because this is clear. It dries clear. Unless if you just do it on the black and then it's kind of a white-ish, kind of like a translucent white. But it does dry clear over colors, okay? So right now it looks a little bit whitish, but it will dry and you'll be able to see the purple through it. You could even shadow it a little bit if you wanted to. I just thought about that. Okay. So I'm not going to clean this in between, okay? You do what you want to do. Or as my friend Amy says, you do you, okay? But for the purposes of this live, I'm not going to clean in between. So just keep that in mind, that it is recommended that you do, but for especially this glow in the dark, it doesn't seem to be negatively affecting the way it comes out. So I think I'm okay. But once you get done, you definitely want to clean your transfers really well, okay? Just make sure that you don't let your paste dry in the transfer, run it under water, get it all nice and cleaned up, and put it back on the backer sheet so that you can use it again, okay? And if you take care of your transfers, they'll last like minimum 8 to 10 uses, okay? And maximum like 50 plus, okay? I have some I've used an ungodly amount of times, okay? That looks great. Perfectamundo. All right. There we go. And again, y'all, this is turning out so good. And it's not like clogging or anything like that, so that's great. And it's pretty easy to line up once you have paste down, okay? Just set your transfer down and then just kind of move it around. Until you match the lines that you already have from the previous design, okay? Okay. So I finished that show called Just Breathe on Netflix, y'all. That was so good. And I binge watched another one last night about this guy, this 17-year-old kid that killed his dad in Louisiana. Y'all, horrible story. Okay. I do like true crime though, so it was good for that side, but absolutely horrible. And then I was watching, I watched a lot of TV last night late into the night. I didn't realize how late it was until it was really, really late. But I also watched this other show called The Age of Adeline. It's a movie. Super good. Go check it out. It's got, what's her name? Who I love. Oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. Anyways, super, super good. If you're looking for something to watch, it's really, really good. Oh my God, Anita, you're hilarious. I just love you. That is too funny. Y'all, this year's going by too fast. I don't know what is happening. It's crazy. I can't believe it's the end of August already. It's nuts. Literally, I might as well be telling you Merry Christmas right now because it's here. Pretty much. I mean, I remember being a kid and like in August, you know, we were starting school. It was always my birthday, my mom's birthday, my dad's birthday, my brother's birthday, and now my niece's birthday is in September too. And it's like, oh my gosh, Christmas is so far away, right? As a kid. And it always was. It took forever to get to Christmas. And now, I just blink and it's here. It's absolutely wild. I really don't understand what happens as you get older, that time just slips away from you. And all of a sudden, like I was noticing earlier, y'all, I have grays coming in. Not only, I have this like one spot that I can't even cover up with dye anymore, so I haven't even dyed my hair in months. But like I noticed on the bottom of my hair, I'm also getting grays all around. It's so weird. Just kind of embracing it at this point. I don't know what I'm going to do once my hair starts actually growing out. If it's all going to be growing in gray, I'm not sure. Because I have been dyeing it brown. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll dye it like once a year or something. If it doesn't come in brown at all. I'm not sure what's happening. But so pretty much to line this up, once you find on each side, the like one spot that lines up, then it's pretty easy, but it can be kind of tricky. To figure out exactly where it lines up at, okay? Right. We're almost there. I didn't think this was going to be this long of a project. Oh, I love that so much. Do that, Chris. They're going to love that. And then also, you know, some chalk chips would be fun. Something reusable is always good for kids and first timers, because then they can't mess it up. But this Gone Batty Kit would be great, because if you do have a little bit of a boo-boo, this paper is so amazing that you can actually like use a wet like baby wipe or even a wet cloth and wipe it off and try again. I wouldn't like wash it underwater, but it is so thick and nice that you can actually clean it up. I went to my cousin's birthday party in April, and I had some of those little gift tags that are made out of the chalk suede, the paper, and I kind of smudged one of them. So I just wiped it off with a baby wipe and tried again, and it worked perfect. So if you're doing that with kids, a great idea. You bought 2 presents. I bought 0 presents. But since I live in Tennessee now, I really don't have to buy a lot of presents, which is excellent. I mean, if we go home for Christmas, you know, we'll buy like a couple of things here and there. But I've gotten to where I don't do hardly anything for anyone. Me and Chris do our parents and maybe something for the kids. Ivy gets something, and that's pretty much it. Okay? Alright, so now I have my little bats. These are all dry. These will be dry. They're not quite yet. But what I'll do is, I need to figure out how this works. I probably should have done this prior to this. Cute. I think that would be super cute, Chris. Okay, so just peel this off. Uh-oh. It's like super sticky too, so don't stick it to yourself like I've done. And then right on the center of this bat it goes, and then this thing folds twice, okay, for our wings. And then we can just stick it right there, just like that. And then we can do the next one too. Well, let me see if I can, oops, I just messed up. I just stuck my finger in it. It was not dry at all. Not by any means was it dry yet. Okay, as you can see, you can still see the purple through here, okay? And you can still see sparkles, which I'm happy about. So I'm going to just hang 3 of these up behind me. And then I'm going to have to find some places in my room. I'll probably put the other ones up behind me too, but I also need to get some pictures of some of these before I find their permanent home. Okay, so just fold the little wings, okay? And then that little guy can go there, okay? And then our last one that I'm gonna put up for now. Y'all, I just love these little skeletons. That little garland that I made is so cute. I never want to take it down. Never ever. So by the way, I set up an event for next week, okay, for next Friday, for a home decor sale. Okay, so if you are, if you're obviously on my page right now, okay, go over to events whenever my live is over, okay, and hit going on the event for next Friday so that you'll get notifications. And then I have a big box of stuff. It's overflowing right now. I'm looking at it up there in the loft, and I'm a little afraid to get it down because I've just been like getting on a little stepladder and putting more stuff in there. It's gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna have to get Chris to get up there and like help me get all that down. Okay, so here's this one. I folded his little wings, and I think that one can go right there. And then I think I'll put some on my counter too. Wait, I don't want to cover up the numbers. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. That is all I have for you. You can comment Batty right here to get all this on sale, including jars of the Shimmer Plum and Glow in the Dark paste. And it comes with 12 bats. The transfer has 3 different designs on it, okay? 3 different sizes and shapes of bats. You're going to love this. Okay? I love you all. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? See ya!